reports from Oakland International with the warning from pilots who work for Allegiant Air.
Their slogan says travel is our deal, but pilots who fly for Allegiant Air say the company is cutting too many corners. It's an ultra low fare, high fee carrier that uses mostly old planes that can be bought or leased on the cheap. The pilots union wrote a letter to the airline's board complaining about what it says is Allegiant's bare minimum approach to safety and maintenance. The letter points to 38 potentially dangerous incidents in the first 3 months of this year. They include engine failures, pressurization problems, smoke in the cockpit, and radar issues. Earlier this month, a pilot made an emergency landing at the Tampa area airport. Passengers evacuated using emergency exit slides after smoke was noticed in the cabin. In Boise, passengers had to stand on the wing of an Allegiant airline jet. They evacuated after possibly seeing smoke outside the plane. Allegiant opened a hub in Oakland in 2012. It now flies to 8 cities, including Bellingham, Washington, Omaha, and Phoenix Mesa. Allegiant also flies from Stockton and Monterey. Its mostly one-star Yelp reviews for the Oakland hub warn others of severe delays. One passenger says the airline has sketchy planes. I worry that the plane is going to crash every time. Contract negotiations between the airline and the union have stalled. The airline says the union is trying to manipulate the public. It maintains that its safety record is among the best in the aviation industry. At Oakland International Airport, Betty Yu, KPIX 5.
New this morning, one person has critical burn injuries from a house fire in Vallejo. KPIX 5's Da Lin is at the scene where firefighters found flames that were spreading from the garage to the house. Good morning, Da.
Good morning, Frank. Very bizarre cause to this fire here. Sources tell me a man started this fire by actually welding a leaking gas tank in that car right there. You can see the car is jacked up. That's where the fire started, and it burned down the garage as well. Now, take a look at the big flames shooting through the garage roof. Firefighters used chainsaw to cut open the roof to vent the flames and the smoke. The fire started right after midnight, around 12:20 this morning. Sources say a man noticed his car was leaking gasoline last night. They say the man decided to weld the tank to stop the leak, but that, of course, started the car fire, and that destroyed the garage. Now, firefighters say the man is extremely lucky the car didn't blow up. He did suffer from burns throughout his upper body.
There were 2 occupants inside of the building at the time. One patient went to a local hospital with 2nd and 3rd-degree burns.
Firefighters say a woman inside the house and some pets got out safely. Now, aside from the garage, the house also has quite a bit of damage, mostly smoke and water damage. Now, they're calling this a 2-alarm fire, and you can see the damage. All the content pretty much in front of the garage destroyed. They took it out here. You can see some stove, this one stove and some cabinets right there. You can see the heat is pretty intense. The vegetation here is burnt. Also, this car, you can see the headlight assembly right here has also melted, but firefighters are really saying that this is a very bizarre cause by a man who was trying to fix a leaking